using F.A.N.G. Actually, yeah, that's Senzuko definitely using F.A.N.G. Sorry about that. So, Sherquille able to take first game.
Round 2. Fight.
Senzuko just playing that poison game, and very good stuff because he did lose the first game, so it doesn't look like he's playing the long game with F.A.N.G. He's just kind of like using his combos and poison and just kind of going in, but he's doing it. He's not playing a defensive game that he usually plays. So let's talk about Senzuko. Senzuko is definitely strategy based. He comes in with a plan and he knows how to execute that plan. If that plan doesn't work, he's going to have to change it up, but it's going to take time for him to do so. So during that process of him trying to change up his plan, trying to find a counter strategy for you, that's when you're going to have to take advantage of him. But the plan that he's come to the game with is actually working for him, and he's able to take first game convincingly from Sherquille. Sherquille also having a F.A.N.G. So again, if we end up seeing F.A.N.G mirrors, you know, don't be surprised by it. Let's see if Sherquille. Okay, so Sherquille has decided that he's going to stick with Alex. He did take the first game. He did take the first match of game 1. So let's see if he's able to do that again. Except instead of just taking the first match, he can take both matches. A very good grappler. Got him. Tried to jump. Oh, blocked that double kick and immediately countered.
Round 2. Fight.
Kind of just watching the match at this point. I don't really know what both players are doing, so I'm just kind of watching, taking some notes down, some mental notes. Yeah, Senzuko's pretty smart trying to maintain that space, but I think Sherquille actually caught on to that. Got him with the grapple, yeah. Sherquille's going to take game 2. So that's been the common trend in this tournament so far. It's always been 1-1. Sometimes you'd have a 3-0. It's usually been 3-0s and 1-1s.
This is the 14th win for player 1.
Round 1. Fight.
That strength. Trying to keep that pressure. Yeah, man, it's tough sometimes, man. Sherquille definitely being smart how he's blocking most of Senzuko's attacks. Sherquille is just kind of looking good with his Alex right now. Senzuko isn't able to get that pressure game that he's playing. He's trying to play an offensive poison game. Usually you'd see F.A.N.G play a defensive game, but he's kind of going in, trying to apply as much pressure as he can. But I just think that the way that his moves come out and just the frame of his moves is very hard to keep constant pressure. but I can understand why he doesn't want to be defensive. And very, very good strategy that was executed by Senzuko. Got as much block string. He got a lot of grabs on block. Got a lot of his strings out. Was able to effectively use his poison. Right, going for that low pressure, forcing him into block to grab. So it seems Senzuko was able to have time to think, and now he's applying set pressure with the strategy that he's created. Let's see how far he could actually run with this though. Got him. Don't forget to hit the follow button, guys. So Senzuko able to take game 2. Dude, I am so lost at who's going to win, because both players are just playing to that point where it's like, okay, I'm going to adapt to what you're doing, and I'm going to just execute better than you. And for a second I thought Senzuko was figured out until he created a new strategy and was able to put it forward. Able to get the no. Their EX. Very good EX on that. Okay. Senzuko back to applying the pressure that he was applying earlier.
Round 2. Fight.
Big damage by Sherquille. Oh man, yeah, this is looking like it. He's gonna get a big combo off of this. No, he doesn't. Dropped it. Okay. Senzuko being smart. Needed to get out of that corner. Doesn't make any sense saving the super if I'm gonna lose. Applying that super corner pressure. Yeah. Wasn't able to do it effectively. And it's 1-1. I mean, it's 2-2. It's going to game 5.
Alex wins.
I feel like seeing Zuko's opportunity to counter pick, but I haven't seen him use any character outside of F.A.N.G before. Maybe sometimes when he's ready, he uses the Kali, but I haven't seen him use the Kali in a while.
Fight.
Okay, trying to employ the strategy that he was using before. Sherquille adapting to it, and Senzuko needing to create a new one. Okay, okay, now Senzuko's doing it. He's kind of playing the wait game. Okay. He tried to play the long game, but he did it a bit too late. Usually when you're playing the long game, you need a lot of life to do it. So usually that's a strategy that you employ in the beginning of the match. You don't want to do that late into the game. Looking like the comeback. If he could, oh, he got him again. Use that EX. We're in the last game.
Final round.
Whoever can win this final round, they're going to move up in the bracket to lose the Sunrise, and they're going to go up against the new side. Yeah, and that's it. Senzuko Here's our winner. Very good stuff. Nice Senzuko. I can see why Sherquille was saying, oh my god, I gotta play this guy. Okay, we got Shad versus Bahamas Gin. Winners finals.